Every Disney princess hides dark secrets that show that true fairy tales do not end with a happy ending and are full of blood and cruelty. The Little Mermaid is no exception. Her original story is as follows. When seeing the prince, that mysterious man who had almost drowned, important questions arose in the mind of the Little Mermaid, because she has a life expectancy of 300 years and didn't know what death meant, because sirens, instead of disappearing, turn into foam. She felt sorry for him and wanted to help him cope with his suffering. For this reason, she obtained a potion so that she could become human and renounce immortality, and thus be able to love the man she had fallen in love with. But that decision implied that she, by obtaining feet and human form, would be mute and would only have a soul if the prince decided to marry her. When the Little Mermaid, already transformed into a human by the potion, met her beloved, he did fall in love with her because she looked similar to that mermaid that saved him by the sea, but he really could not forget that mysterious female being of the ocean that rescued him, not realizing that they were the same person, because she couldn't speak and he sought to hear that melodious voice again. So she never managed to get a human soul. Soon, a woman with an angelical voice, very much like the Little Mermaid's, appeared in the prince's palace and he thought that he had finally found her, and decided to marry her. She was not a witch from the sea, but a princess from a neighboring kingdom, whom the prince was deceived into marrying. The mermaid succumbed to deepest suffering and depression, for she was now speech impaired and had unbearable pains in her feet and mouth. In the midst of her tragedy, a mysterious voice induced her to murder the prince, assuring her that if she ended the life of the handsome young man, her heart would not rot. However, she renounced herself for the love of the prince and decided to let him live happily together with his new fiancée. She tried several times to commit suicide at sea, but never succeeded to die. The true ending of The Little Mermaid. As plans did not arise as she expected, the only solution to return to the underwater world as a mermaid was to kill the prince and let his blood bathe her feet, but she still felt an immense love for him, and wasn't able to kill him. So every day she had to submerge herself in the sea and perform good deeds for 300 years.